Faxanadu.
Maybe it's a metal ward. That's a possibility. Oh, it's Faxanadu. Fuck, I completely misread the title then. Don't know where I got that full thing from.
I mean, it is pretty shit, so Faxanadu works for me as well. I've been on a long journey. I don't know why I picked this voice, but I often do. I came back to my hometown to find it is almost deserted. The gate is closed, people are gone, and the walls are crumbling.
The gate's... Okay, maybe that's an indicator.
I wonder what's happening. Look at me. I can punch, I can jump.
Oh, standard for NES, in fair.
Oh, hello? Hello?
Everyone's left. The town is deserted.
Hello? 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 Excuse me, ma'am.
Please let me grab you.
Please let me love you.
Forward, but okay.
Oh, I hit pause. So, nothing, sir? Nothing for me? Nothing? Okay, sure. I see how this...
Up to anything?
Sure, this town has something else to... Well, this game's gonna be a...
Why do I get it? I got a funny feeling you were meant to pick up a weapon from one of those other two lads.
Don't have negative thoughts! Remember
You
your
take anything
mantra.
else from... You take anything else from this stream, don't have negative thoughts. Or dreams about Bogan Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, don't go to McDonald's, mate. Like, nobody wants
Are you just trying to punch him? Are you just trying to grab everyone? Because there may be other ways to interact with people.
I
like
have
up
two
or down,
buttons. Oh,
and
you're
select
right, you're right. There you go. It is up. It's the elf town of Eloise. Let's go back in here and see if...
Because I was about to say, how did you get in the doors?
If you are going to see the king, take my ring. This ring
You got a concussion. Jesus, you're blinking like mad.
Yes, this ring will identify you. Don't lose it. It's a ring of elf. Because you're an elf.
Ring of elf.
Visit all gurus on your way, including Love Guru. You'll get a title according to your experience.
The one you get from the Love Guru may not be said in polite circles. Just FYI, they might not be into it.
The dwarves are already in town. It looks like the end is near. Oh, what? What's wrong with the gnomes? Mate, you got anything for me? Hello, I sell tubes. What would you like? What would you like? You can't buy any of this. You don't have any fucking gold. You can't have a deluge. This is not enough golds. Not enough golds!
Not enough golds. Need more golds.
Hello, I sell keys. What would you like? What would you like?
Egypt.
You can't. It's not enough golds.
Need more golds.
Get out of here with your not enough
No more.
golds. Oh, jeez. I need weapon. Someone, please. I need the weapons.
So he's gone from north of England to...
Listen to people. The dwarves are robbing the elves as money and jewelry. So it's all the dwarves' fault, I see. This is when we came in. I want you to see the king right away. Although you've just arrived.
A weird way of putting it.
Dried meats to bring energy for 50 golds? This is not enough golds! Get the fuck out of here, son!
He didn't give us a chance to say no.
Yeah, I know you want me to see the king. I'm at the door, I'm at the door! You've just arrived!
In fact, I believe this is the door we arrived through, so...
won't let me take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't try and fight this thing. Clearly we're not doing any damage.
There is a mark of Jack by the keyhole. Oh, so I need that key, but I got no golds!
So I guess we'll have to see the king, who is where?
Well, yeah, looks like the end is near indeed, because... Ow. Ow.
Ow. Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Are you king?
I shall give magic for 200 golds. This is not enough golds. Sir!
What do you sell?
Sir! Your penis
He's just
is
waving
not-
away afar. It's nothing. It's nothing suspicious.
I thought it was really like your invisible dick is not this big. Do you want a marital art lesson for 200 golds? This is not enough golds!
I'm under the impression we're going to need gold at some point.
The last well is almost dry. The king is waiting for you.
Oh, finally we found him.
He's not got much in his house. Oh!
Also, someone's going to have to oil those doors because they're making a hell of a noise when you open them.
Glad you could come, disasters befalling us. The elf fountain water, our life source, has stopped. The wells are drying up. Many men went out and nobody came back. You are our last hope. I shall give you 1,500 golds.
Oh shit, I'll do it.
Prepare your journey with this money. It will be a dangerous journey.
As the men left, all that was heard from them, the last thing we heard was the cry of, lads, lads, lads.
Let's get ourselves some golds.
We've got the golds. We're getting rid of the golds now.
Oh, no, but that was the lads.
Ah, I see.
Was that my marital?
That just restored your health. I don't know about you, but studying martial arts tends to drain my energy rather than...
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Game it end? Sorry, I'm just gonna grab the tome. Where did I put the tome? Oh, there it is. So the stream...
It's as best a dong as I could do.
Gong. So the stream I did the other day, because I didn't feel like playing again, because I didn't have Dave with me, I ended up reading the entirety of chapter 1 of In the Land of the Lounge Lizards. It got fucking weird. So we're now on the next chapter, which is called The First Time. It's about Larry's first kiss. Don't worry. It's not like him describing the sexual act.
No, I'm pretty sure that was a sexual act for him.
Yeah.
On that note, I need to go and iron my wife.
Your wife? You don't even have a wife.
They don't know that. Oh wait, I'm trying to get away from you. There's you trying to fill shit.
But if you want to go to bed before Larry's first time comes out, then that's fine with me.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right. It starts with a letter. Dear Larry, the famous pure white virgin polyester leisure suit is as much part of you as the G-string on an exotic dancer. You'd be naked without it. I mean, yeah, quite literally. He doesn't wear anything else. How did you go from becoming...
Also, it was a horrific accident where it melted into his skin.
Yeah, many polyesters died. How did you go from being an ordinary Larry Laffer kind of guy to becoming a leisure suit Larry? Can you tell me about your first time wearing the splendid threads? How about your first kiss? Your first time, if you dig what I'm hinting at. And that is Sunny from Skulltown, New Jersey. Oh my god, that's a lot of term reads. Dear Sunny, Hang on, that's not my Larry voice. That's almost a grandma voice.
Why?
Well, why for the term readings or why for that voice? I'm Larry.
The term readings.
Okay. Dear Sonny, December 16, 1977 is a day that will be forever burned with pleasure in this fine, fine Larry Laffer mind. For many people, it is just another day on the way to the next hoagie. For others, it is a day marked by birth, death, or terminal ring around the collar. For me, the time, the 7:30 show. The place, the Village Movie Theater in Westwood, California. The occasion, it was the opening night of a new film, one I knew nothing about other than the fact that it was showing at the Village. Westwood is the home of UCLA, and UCLA is home of some of the sweetest college co-eds ever to grace the pages of Playboob's Babe of... Wait, what the fuck? Babes of the Pac-10 issue. That was weird. The way it was just framed. I was still living at home with my mother, occasionally unlucky in love, and just begin my own software company. Times were unsettled for me. Then, no girlfriend or paycheck. Mom on the road with her reggae band most of the time? What?
I don't know what I expected from Mr. and Mrs. Laffer, but...
Mom on the...
That wasn't it.
No. And less personal self-esteem than a bad Jill Clayburgh movie. I was eating poorly, subsiding on little more than organic salad, sushi, and California cuisine. He said he was eating poorly?
Sounds terrible? No, it doesn't. What?
Apparently, Mrs. Laffer had a reggae band. My only pleasures in life were listening to my Barry Manilow records, going to the movies in Westwood so I could scope out the college chicks, maybe getting a sniff at two of them as they jiggled by. Oh, Larry, why? My personal hygiene was marginal. My wardrobe was hush puppies, pocket protectors, short-sleeve dress shirts, and I didn't believe in basic breath spray. Other than my work, life had little meaning for me. I was on the fast track to wasted youth and self-destruction. The film, of course...
Yeah, I bet he was at like 30 at this point.
The film, of course, was Saturday Night Fever. I mean, what's it called? When was Leisure Suit Larry 1? Was that... Because he was turning 40 that year. It was his 40th year.
See if I can find this out.
Like, I want to say 1990, but I think that's the VGA version.
Yeah. So it came out in 1987. I don't know when exactly it was meant to be set.
Okay, so this is when he's... You're right, he was 30 because he said this is 1977.
Oh.
You somehow knew. The film, of
And
course...
you should not be trying to scope out college girls at that age.
Or smell them as they jiggle by. The film, of course...
I think at any age that's questionable.
The film, of course...
You have nothing in common, Larry. It's just don't. Just can you fucking not?
Yeah. Was Saturday Night Fever, starring the then obscure John Travolta. The music was by the immortal Bee Gees. The experience changed my life. For the entire movie, from the throbbing opening bars of Staying Alive with its toe-tapping, butt-bopping, life-restoring beat to its triumphant ending.
Throbbing.
Yes. Its triumphant ending with its toe-tapping, butt-bopping, life-affirming message. My attention was fixed on a view of life and reality as I'd never known. Cool dudes and hot women, guys and gals doing things to each other that I'd never seriously considered, nor physically thought possible. The threads, the do's, the music, the moves, the dance, the sheer jungle passion of it all. By the time I stood and screamed aloud... What? Screamed aloud? Okay. Cheering and huzzahing to the closing credits, I knew that the great mystery of life had meaning. I knew that there was hope for all men, no matter how menial or loathsome they may be. I knew there was hope for even me. And how did I know? Not once during the entire film did I look at any of the sexy UCLA ex-prom queens and cheerleaders. Not once! In my vast excitement, I broke into a hot sweat, even as the co-eds on either side of me gave me nasty stares, held their noses, and moved farther away. I cared not, sitting there, alone by myself in the middle of the crowded movie theater, watching the vision of disco heaven flicker by in a second showing, I was born again. As theater staff began sweeping up for the night, I sat still in the vacant aisles, assimilating the revelation. The earth moved for me that night. The heavens opened, and a big finger pointed at me from out behind a cloud and advised, "See what you've been missing, dork!" The film attendants just told me to get out. I came back the next afternoon and sat through all 4 shows and repeated the process for a week. In the heated nights between my movie marathons, I lay in my empty bed and beat on myself. Oh, God. Larry, why did you mention that? Larry, why? Why did you mention that? Oh, no, I didn't do that. No, I'd met the enemy and discovered it was me, myself, and I, as traitorous a trio as ever existed. I struggled and fought with myself, beat my head, and rent my sad garments with my poorly bitten fingernails. For 7 days and 7 nights I wrestled with a golem made of, not clay, but the blindness of my perception, the thickness of my tongue, the tangle of my words, and the dull falsehoods and miscomprehensions of my untuned mind. When my ordeal was finally over, I swaggered out of the desert of what was my old Larry Laffer life and emerged into the neon and fluorescent life of the real and modern world. What I learned and the philosophies I developed during the most pivotal week of my life, that is Larry Laffer, is what still guides me through the world and its wonderful women. I still think of them still. And if you want to know about Larry Laffer's 10 Commandments of Love, you're going to have to redeem some more time readings.
Oh.
Game it end?
I have to conclude at this point that Peter Spear put more thought into the Legislate Larry lore than anyone on the planet.
I think he has, yes. I mean,
why is a separate question.
I mean, I know that what's it called? His forward includes to his wife for not letting Larry get in the way of our marriage.
Yeah, but that's the problem. In a relationship with Peter Spear. Like, I don't know, maybe this was a fun writing exercise for him or something like that. Or perhaps he is as is not as he appears to be from this writing.
Here we go. So, my wife Virginia Soper laughed while she read. This helped a lot. Oh my god, why did she's the one who's allowing his madness. I promised to get the check in the mail any day now, honey. What the fuck? My son Jeremy made sure I knew when Larry was getting too nasty. His feedback and insights were essential in keeping Larry's excesses under control.
How old was the son?
I don't know, but I mean,
the son I had to read about. Let's just sit Larry. I think this is important.
He wrote the Space Quest companion with him, so he couldn't have been too young.
Okay.
Alright, I think with one tome read, you get 5 of the 10 Commandments of Love. Number 1, I am Larry Laffer. Am I not a man? I have sharp, quick, and a keen mind. One so keen, sharp, and quick that I haven't been able to patent it. I know how to use it, and I do. Oh, you got all the... Okay, so you get all the commandments, Nevik. The world is full of... Oh, this is number 2. The world is full of foxy females and women. Wait, why are females and women different? Okay, fine. And they are looking for men, real men. Men like Larry Laffer. Like fleas on a sexy cat that is me. If I can't scratch the
what? Why did you specify sexy cat? Or is this in the 70s expression of cat?
Yeah, I think it is. But although that, like, as I've been watching a lot of Fantasy High, and one of the things that they were trying to distract someone. So like the illusionist made a sexy rat just so that the villain would be like, why is it sexy? What? The sexy rat.
Mind games.
Yeah. Yeah, so like fleas on the sexy cat that is me. If I can't scratch the itch that is women that I'm interested in, fine. There's always another to take its place. Ew. 3. The best kind of women are rich women, especially rich women between the legal age and death. The sexiest kind of women are those whose first names end in the letter I, like Mari, Marty, Tawny, Charlie, Sherry, Bambi, and Debbie. Number 5, know how to dress and what kind of breath spray to use, and how to dance to the disco beat of life. Know that women love that shit. Well, love that stuff. I made it a bit bigger. Number 6, know what women like, what women love, and what women desire. I do, and I fit in all those categories. Do you, Larry? 7,
AI.
know the sweet words of love and the tempting, clever words of provocative come on. I do, and they slide easily off my tongue like a mountain oyster from a well-greased griddle. Okay. 8, never mess around with married women. Unless there are no other women available. Even then, watch out for their husbands. And number 9.
Because if you don't get laid, your dick will explode or something.
Yes, something along that ilk. Number 9. If one cannot be with the one one loves, it's okay for one to love the ones one's with, as long as they don't get caught. And 10. The nighttime is my time, Larry time, and every night is party night. Words to live by they are. I've also learned that one does stroll through life holding sweaty hands with love, or some reasonable facsimile. It is advised to have greenbacks in the other fist. I've also learned.
Sweat.
Yes, I will give you the 3 facts for reals. Larry Laffer's 3 great truths about money. 1. Money may not buy everything, but it'll do. 2. It may not buy you women. It may not buy you love. But then, again, it might. And 3. Having money is almost better than not having it. Yikes. That's all I can say to that, Larry.
Anyway, back to spending our 1,500 golds.
Yes. Okay, so I have to get across. Ow!
Yeah, I don't think that martial lesson did much for us.
No. Well, for one thing, we still have punch. You've been sitting on 17k. You were probably like on Friday when I was just reading the whole chapter 1. You were just like, well, I guess I'm not using read from the term. So, Lisa, I'm just gonna stand over here. Oh, wrong button.
Hello. In fairness, I've got 30,000.
Yeah. I mean, I'm broken your channel for some reason.
For some reason. I have to admire Dave's tactic of making those video clips redeemable. Because drains all our points and means he doesn't have to eat any more Vegemite.
Mm-hmm.
Clever bastard.
Oh! Nivik! No, it's because I keep spending them the moment I get them, because he's got a redeem called, Go Full Glesga. What is Big Deluge? I'm
Never how dare you come into this stream and say true things.
Well, you were just talking before about possibly thinking about streaming. I've got to go in full on bogans. But, you know...
Yes, you have to go full on bogan.
You're quite welcome to go in full on bogan with me, mate.
I appreciate the offer. I'll run as far away from it as possible, because I will just embarrass myself.
Aww.
Unless I'm gonna do this the whole time, yeah.
I mean, that is just bogs.
You're not gonna get the cops, are you, mate? See, when you reduce it to exactly one phrase repeated over and over, you can get quite good at that pronunciation.
Yeah.
Or doing an impression of somebody else saying that
phrase, yeah. Absolutely.
Besides, I was streaming around this time
Yeah.
last month.
Yeah, you did some streams. I was there.
Nice. Has it actually been that long? I do need to fix that.
Use a marker jack by the keyhole. Oh, I'll use my jack key then. Okay, wrong button.
Aha, it wasn't a month, it was 23 days ago.
Faxanadu!
I don't know, that noise just seemed to imply to me the sword was bouncing off their shell. And yet they died, so... Alright, that is just about midnight here, so I believe I'm going to call my participation.
That's alright. I was going to end the stream anyway, so... Good timing. Thank you everyone for coming to the grammar hall. The game, it end. It happens.
Is an end.
Yes. No, we had some problems with the emulation in I mean, it would probably, if I was streaming by myself, it would be fine. I will read one more passage for Nevik, but I'll let you say goodbye first. But first,
yeah, the problem was that sharing on Discord, the sound wasn't coming through.
Yeah.
So not much use for me.
I have to work
anyway,
out my
thanks
way
for
around
having
that.
me.
Yes,
you all
lovely.
have fun with the reading and the hydration.
Yes.
Actually, see you all some other time.
Oh, hang on. I know what.
I squirt.
There we go. Sorry, I just ran the I Squirt film clip. That's my hydration.
Well, I don't know what it sounds like, and
Oh.
maybe that's for the best.
It basically goes, I squirt. It's a sink from a game called Something's in the Kitchen. Someone's in the kitchen.
You'd be surprised at how little that does to explain the situation.
You weren't there for that discovery, obviously. There is a video on the YouTube about there's someone in the kitchen. Including our fascination with the talking sink that just keeps saying, I squirt.
I mean, what else do you want from a sink?
Yeah.
Shakespearean sonnet? Like what?
I mean, it also does sing a song about getting things wet and about gushing and...
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Fur. We love you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let us do... I'm going to give you an extended paragraph, Nevik. In my week of monumental struggles and the 30 viewings of Saturday Night Fever, I discovered who I really was, how things really worked, and how to get what I wanted. I discovered a Larry Laffer too strong for weaker minds, gentle constitutions, and tender stomachs. The world hasn't been the same place since, and neither have I. Like a babe, I came naked into this new and wonderful world. I was not a pretty sight, and was meant to do something about it, and quickly. My resolve was firm, my body was not. My wardrobe was in worse shape. Therefore, I decided a multi-pronged plan to prepare myself for my full-on frontal assault of the female race. Good God. Money was no concern, of course. First, I took advantage of a free, no-obligation 2-week trial membership in La Brea Fitness Factory, spa, and tar pits. Every day during those no-cost weeks, I staggered out of my bed at the crack of noon and worked out. Fortunately, the exercise bike was of the stationary variety, and I didn't fall off too often as I learned to ride it. My body also learned how to sweat, and after the first week, the allergic reaction went away. I pumped iron, endured belly crunches, and strapped myself to diabolical machinery, grunted, groaned, and learned how to breathe and watch TV at the same time. The club had TVs installed in the exercise room so that people may be entertained as they endured their dayless repetitions. It was there I learned to become hooked on Les of Our Dives and other steamy afternoon dramas. As I watched, sweating, I mentally took significant notes of all kinds of necessary things I'd neglected over the years. Good lines to use on women, snappy, sexy small talk, the proper use of hands, the smoldering glance, the proper number of shirt buttons to leave unfastened, the proper number of gold chains to wear, how to spot a poorly fitted chest toupee, and how to unfasten a woman's bra without being able to see what you're doing. And I committed all this enticing dialogue to memory. And, unless someone wants to get another read from the term, I think we're going to cut it there. I hope you've all had a lovely week. I'm just going to see if anyone's around that we can pass off on to, but I have a feeling the answer is going to be no, because no one really streams around this time. But, I will check. No, all the people I follow are currently offline. So, we shall leave it there. And hope you guys have a lovely week. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.